Picture yourself stepping off a plane into warm Caribbean air, white sand stretching for miles, and the only decision on your plate being whether to order another margarita or book another spa treatment. That is the magic of an adults-only all-inclusive escape in the Riviera Maya, and the Mexican coastline has become a global hotspot for exactly this kind of grown-up getaway. Today we are taking a closer look at 7 of the most celebrated adults-only all-inclusive resorts in the region, the kind of places where romance, relaxation, and a little indulgence come standard. Whether you are planning a honeymoon, an anniversary trip, or just a much-needed break from the daily grind, there is something here worth daydreaming about. So settle in, and let us walk through the properties that consistently top the list for travelers looking to leave the kids and the stress at home. First up is the Secret's Maroma Beach Riviera Cancun, a property that has built a serious reputation for sitting on what many consider the best stretch of sand in the entire region. Maroma Beach is regularly ranked among the top beaches in the world, and the resort takes full advantage of that postcard-perfect setting. The vibe is romantic without being stuffy, modern without being cold, and the staff have a knack for remembering names and drink orders by day 2. It tends to attract couples in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, along with groups of friends celebrating milestone birthdays. If you want a place where flip-flops and linen shirts are the unofficial dress code, this one fits the bill. The rooms here lean toward understated luxury, with private terraces, soaking tubs, and many offering swim-out access to long, winding pools. Ocean view suites give you that sunrise over the Caribbean moment that looks great on social media but feels even better in person. Dining is a strong point, with multiple specialty restaurants serving everything from French cuisine to Pan-Asian dishes, and there is no need to make reservations, which is a nice touch when you are trying to keep things relaxed. The pool scene ranges from energetic with a swim-up bar and music, to quiet corners where you can actually finish a book. Add in a full-service spa with hydrotherapy circuits, daily yoga on the beach, and nightly entertainment that is more lounge than loud, and it becomes easy to see why this resort earns repeat visitors year after year. Sliding down the coast a bit, the next standout is the Excellence Playa Mujeres, technically just north of Cancun but consistently lumped in with the best of the Riviera Maya scene. This property is massive without feeling overwhelming, and it is built around the idea that adults deserve a little extra. The architecture has a colonial feel mixed with modern beach resort comfort, and the grounds are immaculate with fountains, palm-lined walkways, and an enormous lazy river winding through the middle. Couples make up the bulk of guests, and the energy is more upscale relaxed than party-heavy. It is the kind of place where you can dress up for dinner one night and stay in your swimsuit all the next day without anyone batting an eye. Rooms are generously sized with king beds, double vanities, and most have either a plunge pool or a swim-out feature, which is a luxury that quickly becomes addictive. The dining lineup is impressive, with 10 or so restaurants covering Italian, steakhouse, seafood, Mexican, and even an Indian-inspired spot, plus around-the-clock room service that actually delivers quality food. The beach is wide and calm, with attentive servers walking the sand to refill drinks, and the resort runs a full marina with snorkeling and sailing excursions. The spa is a destination in itself, with a long hydrotherapy ritual included before any treatment, and the fitness center is genuinely well-equipped if you feel guilty about all those buffet visits. For travelers who want a luxury feel without the eye-watering price tag of some of the newer ultra-premium properties, this one consistently delivers. Moving south now into the heart of the Riviera Maya, the Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya is a name that has been climbing the rankings since it opened, and for good reason. This is a sleek, contemporary resort tucked into a quieter stretch of coastline, and it manages to feel boutique even though it has plenty of rooms. The design is bright and modern, with lots of white, natural wood and pops of turquoise that mirror the sea outside. It pulls in a slightly younger adults-only crowd, often couples in their late 20s to 40s who appreciate good design and a more contemporary food scene. The pace here is unhurried, and there is a real focus on personalized service from the moment you check in with a welcome cocktail. Every room is technically a suite, and even the entry-level categories come with double showers, soaking tubs, and oversized balconies. The swim-up suites are particularly popular, opening directly onto a meandering pool, and the rooftop suites are worth the splurge for the private terraces and views over the jungle and beach. Dining leans creative and global, with teppanyaki, modern Mexican, French bistro fare, and a beachfront seafood concept that is genuinely impressive. The beach is soft and well-groomed, the pools are spread out to avoid crowding, and the resort runs special evening experiences like beach parties and live music that feel curated rather than chaotic. The spa is a major draw, and the gym is large enough that you will not feel cramped, which is more rare in resort settings than you might think. Just down the road sits the Hilton Playa del Carmen, an adults-only all-inclusive that puts you right in the action of one of the Riviera Maya's most popular towns. This is the resort to pick if you want easy access to Fifth Avenue, the famous walking street packed with shops, restaurants, and bars, while still having a proper beachfront resort to return to. The atmosphere here is lively without being rowdy, and the design is bright, tropical, and full of energy. Guests tend to be a mix of couples and groups of friends, often a bit younger or more social-leaning than at the more secluded properties. If your idea of a vacation includes both lazy beach days and walking out the front gate for a night on the town, this hotel hits the sweet spot. The rooms are comfortable and well-appointed with marble bathrooms, balconies, and several swim-out categories that connect to the multi-tiered pools. The dining options span a steakhouse, Italian, Asian fusion, French, and a beachfront restaurant where you can have a long lunch with your toes near the sand. There are multiple bars, including a lobby spot that turns into a fun gathering point after sunset, and the entertainment team keeps things moving with themed nights and live performances. The spa offers all the standard treatments along with hydrotherapy, and the location means you can easily book day trips to Tulum, the cenotes, or Cozumel without much hassle. For travelers who want to mix resort relaxation with a real sense of place, this one nails the balance. Heading further south toward Tulum, the next must-mention is the Hotel Xcaret Mexico, which is technically not strictly adults-only but has dedicated adults-only sections and all fun inclusive privileges that genuinely change the game. The big selling point here is that your stay includes access to all the famous Xcaret theme parks in the area, from the Eco-Archaeological Park to Zelha, Explore, and the others. The resort itself is a stunning architectural achievement built into the natural landscape with rivers running through the property, dramatic stonework, and lush jungle integration. The vibe is unique because it leans into Mexican culture rather than generic resort luxury, and that authenticity wins a lot of fans. It draws travelers who want more than just sitting on a beach, which honestly describes a lot of repeat Riviera Maya visitors. Rooms in the adults-only sections are spacious with beautiful traditional Mexican touches blended with modern comforts, and many overlook the rivers or the sea. Dining is genuinely a highlight with more than 10 restaurants on property, including authentic Mexican concepts that go far beyond tacos and guacamole, plus Italian, Asian, Brazilian steakhouse, and more. The pools are spectacular and varied, the beach is part of a protected cove, and the activity options stretch from snorkeling in cenotes to exploring Mayan ruins included in your stay. For wellness, the spa is built around a traditional Mexican healing concept with temazcal experiences alongside more standard treatments. This is the pick for travelers who want adventure baked into their all-inclusive package and who appreciate a strong cultural identity. Bringing it back to pure adults-only territory, the live Aqua Beach Resort Playa del Carmen deserves a serious look for anyone who values sensory-driven luxury. This resort is part of a brand built around the idea that vacation should engage every sense, from custom scents in the rooms to thoughtfully curated music throughout the property. The look is modern and chic with lots of white, sleek lines and dramatic lighting that makes the place feel more like a high-end city hotel that happens to be on a beach. It pulls in a sophisticated crowd, often couples who appreciate design and want a more polished, less hectic resort environment. The pace is slow, the volume is low, and the focus is squarely on quality. Rooms feature pillow menus, premium linens, and many have ocean views with private balconies or terraces. The dining lineup is smaller than some larger resorts but quality-focused, with strong Mexican, Asian, and international offerings, plus a beach club concept that runs through the day. The pool and beach areas are stylish and well-maintained, with comfortable loungers and attentive service that does not require waving your arms to get a drink. The spa is a real strength, with a long list of treatments and a relaxation circuit that guests rave about. If If your dream vacation involves looking at beautiful design while feeling completely pampered, this one earns its spot on the list. Saving one of the most talked about for later in the rundown, the Unico 20-87 Hotel Riviera Maya is an adults-only property that has redefined what all-inclusive luxury can look like. The name comes from the latitude and longitude coordinates of the property, which gives you a sense of how design-conscious this place is. The aesthetic is artsy, modern, and unapologetically luxurious, with installations from Mexican artists scattered throughout the grounds. The all-inclusive concept here is elevated, with personal hosts assigned to each guest who handle reservations, recommendations, and any special requests during your stay. It tends to attract well-traveled couples who want to step above the typical resort experience and are willing to pay a bit more for it. Rooms are gorgeous with rain showers, soaking tubs, balconies with hammocks, and stocked minibars with premium liquor. The dining program is exceptional, with restaurants helmed by acclaimed chefs serving modern Mexican, Mediterranean, and Asian-inspired menus that would not be out of place in a major city. Off-site excursions like cenote visits, fishing trips, and cultural tour are actually included in the price, which is unusual and adds real value. The spa is excellent, the beach is calm and clean, and the pools are surrounded by stylish cabanas where the service is consistent and unobtrusive. For travelers who want to feel like every detail has been considered, this resort makes a strong case for being the most distinctive option on the entire coast. Pulling all of this together, the Riviera Maya does an exceptional job of offering different flavors of adults-only luxury, and the right pick really comes down to what kind of trip you have in mind. Couples celebrating a honeymoon or anniversary will likely find Xcaret's Maroma Beach or Live Aqua hit the sweet spot of romance and beauty, while design-driven travelers seeking something more polished should look hard at Unico 20-87 or Hyatt Zilara. Anyone wanting a livelier social scene with easy town access will be happiest at Hilton Playa del Carmen, and budget-conscious luxury seekers tend to get great value at Excellence Playa Mujeres. Hotel Xcaret Mexico stands alone for those who want culture and adventure built right into the all-inclusive package, even though it is not strictly adults-only. No matter which one ends up being your pick, the Caribbean water will be just as blue, the sand just as soft, and the margaritas just as cold. Thanks for spending this time exploring the best of the Riviera Maya, and here is hoping the next time you see a beach like this, it is the view from your own resort balcony. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel content. Check the description for links and booking information for all hotels featured in this video. If none of these felt quite right, check out our other hotel top lists to find your perfect match.